you will not reach the bedrock. If you are a salesperson and you're interested in just selling, you're interested in just bringing people money, I want to make this cycle, this one, tomorrow, you will not reach the bedrock. But when you are a professional, having done your foundation very well, there is nowhere you cannot get it in this business. After today, you will look at the where you started and the foundation you're having and your orientation, even the one you had yesterday, and compare it with what you're hearing today and what you're getting today, and see how best to go back and rebuild your team. Many people have lost hope that the team will not come back again. Start from yourself. If you start rebuilding yourself, rebuilding the foundation, getting the structure, getting this book for all the people that you are bringing on board, getting this book for all your team members, encouraging them to read it, encouraging them to do what is there. There is no how you will not get the bedrock. That is the truth. Sometimes, not sometimes, most times it is said that what we expect in business may not be what comes to us. What we expect as regards to wealth may not be what comes to us. What comes to us is what we negotiate. And the negotiation now we are talking about is the foundation, okay? And so how you negotiate it within yourself and with your team determines what you're going to take in return. So I advise you and encourage you that you build your team and build a solid foundation so that when the rain falls, it is not going to shake and fall. Sheep at sea. Somebody say sheep at sea.
Sheep at sea.
Sheep at sea.
Sheep at sea.
Many times we have our sheep because in this presentation we're going to represent ourselves, represent our team members with the sheep. In the natural sense, many of us expect our sheep when we have ordered something to come in. You cannot expect any sheep from anywhere when you don't have anything. If you are not going to buy from anywhere or not going to produce, will you be looking out for your container coming in? No. Will you be looking out for the sheep bringing in some things for you? It is what you are able to prepare, what you are able to package that your sheep will bring for you. So in this case, we are going to see the different kind of sheep that we will expect and the content that the sheep will give to us, okay? In this business, in this presentation, we are going to have 3 kinds of sheep. And when I finish with it, you will truthfully tell me which one you are. And please, don't tell lies. Don't tell lies. We have 3 categories of sheep with what we are expecting, and one is labeled gold. Somebody say gold sheep.
Gold sheep.
The second is silver sheep. Somebody say silver sheep.
Silver sheep.
And the third is empty, which is represented with empty. Somebody say empty.
Empty.
Now, these are the categories of the sheep you are expecting in your life. Which ones are the gold sheep? Where you are going to put your major focus, where you are going to pay more attention, where you are going to put your resources, your strength, your sweat, your effort, all you've got, and you are sure you're not wasting your time, that it will give you something you expect in return. There are the ones that are called gold sheep. These ones, whenever you call them, you bring them on board, you want to call them, you have for them. They want to hear what you want to tell them, okay? They want to hear how far you're going to go. They want to hear the new things that are on board. They want to hear how you're going to work it. They are always looking forward that you are interested in their activities. And these gold sheep, when you motivate them, when you show them all this, they know how to motivate themselves and work. And when you have this gold sheep, the sponsoring of 5 people we are talking about in this business, we mean 5 gold sheep. When help them and you tell them what to do, they are ready to also duplicate what they are doing. They are also to train the ones they have brought to do the same thing as they are doing. They can work and be encouraged by you and by themselves at the same time. These ones are the gold sheep. I'll show you what expected of a gold sheep. We have a silver sheep. Everybody comes in as silver. As you come in as silver, a lot depends on what you're loaded in with. That will determine what you are, whether you are gold or whether you are empty. Okay? Because the empty sheep is the sheep that it comes, it does not have anything. You always have to work on her every now and then. You call her every day for seminar. You call her every day for one program or another. Any day you don't call her, she does not show up. One day she will even tell you you're not trying because you did not call her last month. You keep calling and keep testing the person. She's having a speech. Sometimes your call comes and it's like you are pressing her so much. You are getting discouraged about such kind of person because they are not taking you where you are going to. But if it is a gold sheep, when you are calling, at least you will show a little interest in your call. This one may even say, I'm not interested again. I have this, I have excuses all over for the ones that are empty sheep. And these ones are not taking you to where you are going to. So you know where to. Sometimes you see the ones that are gold sheep, because you don't understand what is gold sheep, you don't even know how to pay attention. Most of the gold sheep you may have in your team may not be directly sponsored by you. But once you can identify them in your team, go for them. When they told me, when I finished reading this book and they told me that the gold sheep is in Abuja, it wasn't sponsored by me. And who sponsored her, it wasn't sponsored by me. But I had to go far to Abuja because I learned she was a gold sheep. Sometimes in this business, you will meet people that can be discouraging. And once they're empty, it's either they sink or they float. If you're not careful, they can sink with you at the same time. That's why you have to look ahead of it and discover the gold sheep you have, or impute into the silver so that they can give you what they actually are. Because there are some silver which ought to be gold sheep, but because they have not given the basic training, you will not understand who they are. They will look like they are just an empty sheep. Okay? So, for those of us that have been in this business, there are many things you will know about being a gold sheep. One, as a gold sheep, you'll be eager to learn. You'll be eager to do what? Learn. They've called you to come to Peter Odili, and your house is in Obibo. You start coming to Peter Odili. You are eager to learn. Okay. They ask for help. They're always calling you for support. They want you to support them. They want you to help them see this person. They want you to help them talk to this person. Okay? These are the gold sheep, and these are how to spot them in your business. Number 3, they are teachable. You're telling them something they are learning. They want to learn, have teachable spirit. They want to learn more, they want to know more, so that when they know, they can also teach others. They are committed. If you are not committed in this, you must be committed. The commitment could be as in form of your seminar attendance. Commitment could be how you can go through your privilege file, use the products in your privilege file, or use even the message center. Some of us doesn't know what is called message centers. Use it and send message. Use it and build your team. Be committed in what the company is doing. Be committed in the people that you are bringing into the business, how they can grow more than they will. At least you will have list of names. I started a new list of names other than the ones I started when I started this business. I realized that name list has something to do in your growth. When I started this business, one of the things that encouraged me was the name list we started, and that was when MD came and said, make 150 name lists. You don't understand when you're under a teacher like Busayo, and Busi was to mark all these things for you. And every day we were giving 150, 300 at a point, 300, 700, and they wanted us to give 2,000 name lists. And if we don't submit it, you will not pass. But we are running around. I have somebody that started writing, say, Chika, I can't produce this thing, I know what to write. Because you must pass the system exam. And they got a woman. That was their name. And everyone did not do anything for them. Okay. And these ones are very fun to be with, and they are very positive minded. When you are talking about anything, you know, the way it's going, we will make it. We can do it together. We can work together. We can work as a team. Despite what, you always see them around. I know them, I saw them in the team. Even if there's nobody, they will come and sit down. Because they are not ready, they understand the structure. They have built it. They are not ready to die. They want to see how to bring other people to that level. Except when you bring people to believe the way you are believing, the way you are working, you may not really go very well in this business. That is why it's very, very important to spot out these ones that will help you to grow in this business. And these ones, they are not just salespersons, not just people that are ready to sell, only selling and bringing and bringing and bringing and bringing. You must take charge. You must take responsibility. You must learn to train. Real training. You must learn to support. You must learn to support them. You know, what are their talents? How, just like in our family, you get to know the talents of the children you have, you know, their gifts and all that, and you work with them. You have to spot it out with them that this one can go further if you are able to do like this. Be able to step up with them, be able to support them and all that. But because your goal ship you want to show, doesn't mean that from 1 year to 2 years to 3 years you keep asking them to, I'm a goal ship after all. I have somebody for you to present. Come and present for me. I have somebody 1 year. I have somebody 2 years. I have somebody. Is that what we are telling you? After 3, because you need to stand yourself and begin to. And why you're doing that is because you have not undergone the training. Though you may have the zeal, okay, and motivation, but you have not undergone the training. That's why it's important for you to have a proper training. Even if somebody comes tomorrow to tell you that this thing is not working, you may not accept it because of the training you have got. And I'm sure that your eyes are opening wider and about this industry. Yes. Understanding that you can succeed even without me. Even if I'm not there, with this book, you can do a lot more. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to somewhere, and we are entering the next napkin presentation series, which is third-party invitation. Somebody say third-party invitation.
Third-party invitation.
Third-party invitation is easy. It's simple. It's what we have been using. But just that we don't understand the strength in the third-party invitation. Many times we see a new person, a new prospect anywhere. We look at them. Some of them are even richer than us. We don't even know how to talk to them. The morning was marketing me. How can I join the business? I was giving him money, dashing him money, and he is marketing me. This is where this third-party invitation is very important. Because you are not directly talking to the person, okay? You are using a kind of system. You are using a kind of diplomacy in it. And that's, you know, people, they like when you deal with their psychology somehow, okay? And they are not direct, then they can now embrace it without them knowing what they were doing. And in this third-party invitation, it's just simply asking someone if the person knows who needs an extra income. You're asking, there's something I want to ask you. Maybe you have visited a friend in the office and you want to, I forgot to ask you something. Is there anybody here that you think needs an extra income that wants to earn like about $1,000 in a week, $500 in a week, or that, or thereabout? Is there anybody so that you can just connect me? The person will just grow angry. What? I need it now. I need the extra income. Why not talk to me? I need it. Okay? then you can afford to now start introducing your company to him or to her and see how to win her into coming and being a member, as in a member of what you believe in. But then sometimes they can tell you no. They may arrogantly, I don't know, They say, okay, no problem. The napkin presentation makes us understand that you can still leave your address with the person or your car with the person, contact with the person and say, okay, please, in case in the future you will meet the person, please connect the person to me. Maybe in future, maybe when the person may realize that I really need an extra income, it's dawned on me that I need an extra income. How can I look for something? I know someone that has prospected somebody in the past and similar things happened. After about 2 years, she lost her job in the bank. And now she saw an old diary and saw the contact of the person and called the person. I said, that thing you're telling me now, I think I am the best person to do it. Can you please come? And the person wasn't available. I was in that stage and he said, send anybody, I am ready to do this business now. I am ready to pay now. Sometimes it can pay like that. So most of the time you don't have to, confront them with that, with the opportunity like that. Just let them know that you want someone else you want to introduce to something that will win. And believe me, they will come up. It could go like this. Do you know anyone who likes to travel or go on vacation? Because there must be one that will strike. Do you know of anyone who would like to own their life? Do you understand? Do you know such thing? By asking such questions, the person may be very eager to know exactly what you are talking about. In this kind of scenario, there is always a fear in people not to proceed into achieving much. And that fear is called fear of what? Rejection. For me, I have grown past such fear. In life, you must be rejected sometimes, true or false. If I begin to ask the guys there how many days rejected you in the past, if you can be honest, you may tell me up to 20 of them. And the list may be 25. Okay? But did it stop you from not making more attempts? Did it stop you? It did not stop you. So, rejection will reject your offer. Maybe they have already rejected it. No, that doesn't have to stop you. Keep moving. If one rejects you, another may not reject you. A guy went to the dancing hall and wanted to talk to a girl to go dance with him. And the first girl rejected. Because the first girl rejected, that was all. He didn't want to dance with another one. Then one other guy went and asked a girl to come and dance with him. The girl rejected. He now left that one because there were many girls and continued. And the next one that accepted danced with him all through the party and was unstoppable with the dancing. So you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. The only thing rejection could do to you is to make you strong. Okay? To make you strong. It's a challenge. If you don't have a challenge in what you're doing, be it rejection or other things, then God has not trusted you enough to put something in your hand. So you must know how to handle people when they begin to reject you. That means you're going in because you must see many other things. You will learn to handle people. You're dealing with people. This is business of people. Okay? So that's it. And now about the fear of rejection allows you to prospect successful people. Okay? Once the fear is out, you will now have the way, okay, to also meet the successful people. 2 possible outcomes of launching a ship. You will definitely launch your ship. You're expecting something. Whether you like it or not, it's either your ship sinks or your ship floats. Whichever. Your ship sinks or your ship floats. If you are expecting your ship and eventually it does not sink, does not float, it sinks, at least you are there on the shore and you are sure. What the hell is it? And one thing you have to understand is the fact that whatever you are able to put in the sheep, you are able to, feed the sheep with, you are able to, you are able to, engage the sheep in is what the sheep will surely bring to you. Of course, and you can turn into a gold carrying sheep. If your sheep floats, you too can turn into a gold carrying sheep. Believe in yourself, that's the most important thing. Believe you're a gold sheep and duplicate people like you in this business. What's the next one? That's all. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, under Lucy and MD, it's not, you understand me? Are you feeling it? So which group do you belong to? Is it, be honest to yourself, or can we start to your neighbor? Just ask your neighbor, which sheep is he? Anything your neighbor tells you is that, okay? But the truth is that aspire to be a gold sheep. A gold sheep can only beget a gold sheep. If they are not gold sheep, move on with the people that are like you. Thank you very much.